offers seeded from Romania. I would never wanted to do them. What's up, guys? It's Buzz here, and I'm about to do episode 9 of Inter Milan Career Mode. We are in the semifinals of the Champions League. Currently, we sit third in the league, having just beat Roma. And yeah, so here we go. I'm going to try and get some Champions League glory, and at least come away from this season with our heads held high under Coach Gadgy. Or Coach Buzz. Alright, home. For this, we're going to have White, Torreira, Keza, Study. I'll bring Lozado on. Brozovic, Lukaku, Politano. DeVry can come in for Ambrosio. Okay. Let's go. 4 minutes. Let me change the time to at least 5 minutes, 6 minutes. That sounds good. Alright, and we are off. Just make sure, change settings. Positioner. There we go. Okay. That's crap. Wow. Is my right bumper not working? This is. Crap. Alright, let's go. We are off. So Inter Milan played the Milano Derby, and make sure the sound's not too loud. Dun 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 dun. The Champions League theme. Audio. Okay, it's not too loud. Just change one more setting. Audio. Set more towards myself. There we go. Nope. And there we go. And we are off. Okay, like I was saying, Inter Milan played the Milano Derby Sunday, and we played Napoli yesterday in the first leg of the Coppa Italia, which, if you watch both matches, we looked pretty underwhelming. Well, not underwhelming, but and first half of the Milano Derby was terrible. My God, I've never been more furious in my entire life. Padelli. God, we really need Handanovic back, but besides that, we really need a backup goalkeeper for when Handanovic gets injured, because that first half and that I tweeted out, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this clown-ass defending. To concede at least that goal right before halftime is ridiculous, but that's Zlatan Ibrahimovic for you. And then, ooh, nice one. Oop. Ooh, and Martinez leads us one ahead. Which leads me to think also with the Napoli game we played yesterday in the first leg. Brozovic was basically man marked out of the entire game, and Sensi was not having a good game at all. Which leads me to think, like, has basically Antonio Conte's 3-5-2 system already been found out? I mean, it's only 2 games. We won the Milano Derby. We're still joint top of the league with Juventus, and we're leading by goal difference. But I just think, I wouldn't say I think, but I'm having a bit of doubt that that's like the only system he knows how to go with, given the fact we also don't have really good wingers to play a 3-4-3 system. Godin really can't play too much. Bastoni's coming in, which I'm very happy to see because he looks like he's going to be doing bits soon. I tweeted out yesterday while watching the first leg of the Coppa Italia. Federico Chiesa, Nicolai Zanola, Nicolai Barella, Alessandro Bastoni. The Azzurri looks stacked for the Euros and for the next World Cup to come. There's a lot of talent to grow there. And then Sandro Tonali as well, who's basically everyone's dream signing. But, yeah. It looks like Milan Skriniar went out of the game 45th minute, or was pulled off at halftime through injury. So, that hopefully he can make a speedy recovery. Sunday we take on Lazio. So if you're watching this, it's probably already... Ooh. Damn. Good job, Bastoni. Sunday we take on Lazio, and they are in pretty good form under Simeone Inzaghi. Always mess up on his name. And we're gonna want to make sure we're actually able to. That's two. We're gonna actually want to make sure that we're in top form, and that we do not have a disastrous game like the first two where we're getting dominated. Because literally the Milan derby, first half, we could not get out of our own half. I was just getting like so angry and furious. But Jesus Christ Almighty, in the summer, for God's sakes, we need to invest in another keeper. Because Padelli, oh my God, was giving me heart attacks and aneurysms during that fucking Milano derby. But yeah, other than that, and Juventus, with the way they're playing under Sarri, I even called it, or not called it, but I said on Twitter, I do not expect them to get out of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Like, quarterfinals is the highest they will go, and that is it. But other than that, everything else is going pretty good. But either way, if we don't win the Scudetto, I mean, no one expected us to win the Scudetto. The fact we're even in a race in the first season under Conte is already overachievement. But I mean, I could see frustration, because if this was any other season, you'd want to challenge properly, but do it right away. There's a massive credit to Antonio Conte and the players as well, too. I guess I could do my predicted lineup for Lazio, given the fact that this is recorded the day before we play them. So, I guess starting up, since it's going to be a 3-5-2 formation, automatically starting up will be Lautaro Martinez up top, paired with Lukaku. Ashley Young on the left mid position. I'd put Eriksson in over Sensi. I don't think Sensi's up to form yet. It's not a harsh criticism. Get rid of him, take him off. I mean, probably just needs to come off the bench. Or I just given the fact he's just come back from injury and hasn't been so well back on form yet, so I'd maybe give him like a start off the bench. I'd start Christian Eriksen, Brozovic, or Vecino if available, Brozovic if possible, Barella, since he's probably one of our best out and out midfielders, barring Eriksen now. I'm not sure if I'd go with either Candreva or like I was saying, not sure if I'd go with Candreva or Victor Moses. Probably Candreva. Don't ever want to see Barigi again. I thought he was doing pretty well, but I mean, he put in some pretty decent balls into the box. But back line would be Bastoni. Skriniar is out, so De Vrij. We don't know when Handanovic is coming back, so it'll have to be Padelli, uh, Bastoni, De Vrij, and Godin, just so there's a bit of experience in the back. I want to predict that we'll win 2-1 at least. I mean, I could see it being a tight game. Lazio, no European football whatsoever. We play a Europa League match next week. Yeah, next week. And then, Lazio has no European football, so they're going to rest. Juventus take on Lyon, so, yeah. Basically, only two teams that have, matches midweek and then another match. So, but, I don't think we'll do too bad. And like I said, I mean, this first season, no one really expected this, so to even go this far, to even do all this in the first season is a pretty good feeling so far, but you expect more and want more. But other than that, Antonio Conte's been getting booked more than Barella or any other player on our team. Jesus. It's like his fourth or fifth match getting booked from the touchline, arguing with the officials. That's pretty funny. It's basically like the Jose Mourinho in a sense. If you go back to and look at all of his history of the times he got booked, we're gonna press the hell out of this dude. Oh, come on. That's a freak. Oh, come on. Henderson, Campbell. I forgot I have short people in midfield, so they're not going to win the high ball. Unless I put Bastoni in midfield. Oh God. Like I said, oh wow, nice. That's good. It's a good goal. Should have closed him down there. Oh, game on now. They score another one. It goes straight to Barella. Oh. Yep, looks like Jurgen Klopp changed up tactics. I have Barigi in the team already anyways. Jesus. Yeah, he switched up tactics. Now they're pressing me higher. Team press. Ooh. We're gonna have to go to a 4-2-3-1 and just shore up that defense. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take off Sensi. Bring in De Vrij for that position. That way he can win the high ball. Yeah, Lucas Torreira is 5'6". So, I'm going to bring in Brozovic and then bring in Lukaku to give Martinez a rest. We are going to try and shut up shop early, but also try and keep possession of the ball. Lozado. That's his name, Chiara. Barella. Wow. Close him down. Oh, and he's off. Federico Chiesa's off. Oh, and Van Dijk just knows how to watch that a bit of space. Oh, Lukaku. Oh, we're getting close. We're knocking on the door. Boom. Oh. 3-1. That is an assist for Lukaku. Man, that reminds me, boy, it was good to see Barello come back. How much he's missed, and then his aggression, his pressing. Oh my God. I miss that, and I'm very excited for the match on Sunday against Lazio. Boy. Because I think he could do well on a good team that like presses and attacks, but ooh, Brozovic trying to get one on the score sheet. Oh, Big Rom. Big Rom doesn't score against big teams, and he's doing the mannequin challenge. My number 9, my striker. Oh, I was trying to do a fake shot. I hate the delay in the game. It doesn't register. Let's try and get this again. Oh, yep, and that's it. 4-1 in the semis. One more match and we're into the finals of the Champions League. Let's go. We take it back to Anfield. Man, I don't like this whole concept of them bringing winter refresh cards because I was hoping to grab a Bastoni's future center back card. T. Bruni? Who's this? Boss, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I was disappointed not to be involved yesterday. It's my last season. I want to help bring success to the club. I'm fully committed to that. Oh, he's a goalkeeper. You'll get your chance for one last hurrah for bowing out, boy. Bad dude. It's your last season. Give you a hurrah out of here. We are third in the league. We're taking on Fiorentina. Okay, what did I say? Said it a few days ago. Oh, well, Lazio game Sunday will be all eyes on us because, Jesus, this match has me pissed off. Is what I tweeted out during the Coppa Italia match against Napoli. Because, boy, now all eyes are on us and Juventus. And it's all up for Juventus to lose. So, let me go ahead and bring in Brozovic. Give some of these players a rest. Godin can come in. Brozovic can come in. Valero can come in as well. And I'll give Politano a start. Barigi can get off the field. Asimo is fully fit. I'll give the new winger a start. I'll give Lukaku a start of confidence. He can come in for Handanovic. Handanovic can get a rest. Yeah, so 3-5-2 formation. I want to see who we'll bring in during the summer, given the fact that the Euros are coming up. But I mean, Milinkovic Savic would be a dream signing. That's one I wanted. For anybody else we're linked to. Sandro Tonali would be a good shout as well. Damn, I got saved. Sandro Tonali, DePaul from Udinese, which I've heard people throwing his name around. And then we also have Young and Young and Moses that will probably more than likely need a replacing. Just because the fact that they're going to be a year older. Ooh. Just trying to do that cheeky little cut-in pass. We have the best defensive record in the league under my reign. Which I think it's the same way as for Antonio Conte as well. But we've only conceded 13 goals, which is pretty crazy. Whoa, no foul there. Ooh, thought Masteroshi Valero could bang that in. Yeah, but talk about Juventus for a minute because they just magically happened to draw it with Milan in the 89th minute with Ronaldo stepping up. Honestly predict and honestly will bet money with anybody they will not get out of the quarterfinals of the Champions League with the way they're playing, with the players they even brought in the summer, Ramsey, Adrian Rabiot, the fact they let Mario Mandzukic go. And the way they treated him almost, it's like Real Madrid tier of wow, respect. Because he hadn't been playing, but no one expected him to just leave up out of nowhere. Now on top of that to Dubai, he's held. But yeah, I think Sarri was just a buffer in for them to more than likely bring somebody else in. Bring in Pep Guardiola. That's literally who's next on the line. Because Juventus didn't make any sense whatsoever. Because you had only just one. Not saying trophies matter. Because, Pochettino beat Ajax, who knocked out Juventus and Real Madrid. And plays a good brand of football, plays good attacking football, and knows how to develop youth and give youth a chance. He would be ideal. But one like sorry almost. I mean, controversial opinion in my opinion, but I don't really think he did much at Chelsea, and it mainly was just Eden Hazard's brilliance that basically carried Chelsea through that last season to get them into Champions League football. Oh, Lukaku. Oh, there we go. Jesus. Oh yeah, like I was saying, hoorah. Yeah, like I was saying, sorry. Yeah, I don't really see how they went for sorry as coach. I mean, I understand Ancelotti was under contract at Napoli, but I mean, for a club of like Juventus's caliber and prestige and what they're trying to achieve, it's mainly the Champions League. They're not too fussed about losing out on the Scudetto. I mean, it'll hurt because you're losing it to a rival, but I mean, I'm saying lose out on the Champions League or lose out on the Scudetto yet. We haven't played yet, but still, I mean, as poor as they've done. Because one journalist tweeted, "You'd think from the way that fans describe, you'd think the way fans describe Juventus' season via Twitter, you'd think that they were in sixth place." Which is, yeah, man, it's mainly down to the brilliance of Paulo Dybala, Ronaldo, and Higuain early on in the season. Which he, honestly, if someone, again, like I tweeted, if someone told you a year ago, we'd have signed Lukaku, Conte, and we'd be in a title race with Juventus, someone, our captain, let me restart this. That's a nice goal. Let me restart this. If someone told you a year ago our captain Icardi would basically no longer be playing for us, he'd be on loan to PSG, we'd bring in Lukaku, and we'd bring in ex-Juventus manager Antonio Conte, and we'd be in a title race a year from now, everyone would have thought you were crazy, and more than likely you'd probably have you checked into a sane asylum. Because nobody expected this. And again, too, like if someone told you a year ago, Juventus is going to try and get rid of Paulo Dybala, Higuain, but mostly Paulo Dybala, they're going to get rid of him, bring in zero backups, or just make do with what they have. Everyone would have thought you were crazy. Because from the way, like, you even see there, like, it's mainly just Paulo Dybala's brilliance and linking up with Ronaldo as well. That's doing them really good in the league. Or keeping them in distance, because it's mainly down to those two. Because it was Paulo Dybala who basically, I think, sunk Milan after Milan played a pretty good game against them in the league first half of the season. It was, I think, I'll have to look again if it was Higuain or Ronaldo or Dybala, or I think it was all three of them, but their brilliance against us had led them to overcome against us the first time we played 2-1 to Juventus against us early on in the season. Polentano's going to hit it there. Oh, so close. Yeah, Polentano's a pretty good free kick taker. It's one of the reasons I have him in my ultimate team. His storyline card, which has insane dribbling stats and insane pace. Yeah. Yeah, but, I mean, sorry, ball, I mean, is it a myth? I mean, for the way he wants to play, I mean, every manager has a philosophy and style of how they want to play. Jose Mourinho has a 4-2-3-1. Antonio Conte has a 3-5-2. Italian national team's a 3-4-3, but can be switched to any other formation or a variant of a 3 at the back. Spain's is a 4-3-3. Leicester City's 4-4-2. Not a traditional 4-4-2, but a diamond 4-4-2. But yeah, you could really tell that like the main focal point is having a regista, but a really good one, and you could tell that honestly, if Sarri is still manager, he'll more than likely try and get Jorginho back. Cause legit, because the whole thing of Sarri ball is it isn't any good if you don't have your missing link, which is Jorginho for Sarri ball in general. Because that's the reason why he brought him to Chelsea and Higuain. Or brought Higuain because he knew him and could trust him as a striker. Yeah, but other than that, I'm very excited to see how this season ends out. I want to see how good we do in the Europa League. That'd be pretty good. It'd be pretty good to go against United. Even if we do get knocked out later on, it'd be good to go against United. Have Lukaku score. Hold the ball up. Back pass. Little. Oh. Dark horse favorites to win the Champions League. Man. Get it. D'Ambrosio. Ah, so close, Polentano. And that, like, I don't like that the ball, or it doesn't register. Because I clicked fake shot a long time ago. Yeah, like that. There we go. Yeah, but I could see Pep Guardiola going to Juventus. Has a good midfielder in Paulo Dybala. Can play tiki-taka style football there. You can get rid of basically all the older players and has the structure and plan of who you want to target to bring in. Ideally, young players. And Ayali and Nedved more than likely would back him. Reach the 35 match milestone. Here we go. Semifinals of the Champions League. Guardiola, Salah believes Milan Skriniar will improve. Yeah, I knocked City out of the Champions League and Milan Skriniar's there now. It's hilarious. We're not on track, Interboard. What? As discussed in the beginning of the season, investing in our youth development was an important goal. At this moment, it looks like we may not hit our mark. Please revisit specific objectives we set out. See objectives. Assign 4 players in your youth academy. Assign each of the following positions. Brand exposure. Continental success. Domestic success. Current position 4th. Within 4 seasons, win the league. Remaining seasons 2. Copa Nacional quarterfinals. Reach semifinals. Within 3 seasons, increase the club worth by 30%. Sweden offer seeded. Okay, let me go ahead and set up the squad for Champions League football. Barigi off. Asamoah. Handanovic comes back. Barella. DeVry come in. Godin. Lazaro. Yes. Get it, get it, get it. Let's get it, get it, get it. And we are playing away at Anfield. Let me change the time. Difficulty, time. 6 minutes. There we go. Kickoff, let's go. We might be on our way to the Champions League final in 90 minutes. But I'm all for... Ooh. Oh, he's getting pressed. Kurt Zuma on Jose Mourinho. We were losing 3-1 away. The following day, he catches up with me, takes me to his office, and asks me if I'm okay. I said yes. He replied. He asked me if I was sure. I said yes again. He replied, because you were rubbish this weekend. Classic Jose Mourinho. Alright. Second leg. Inter Milan versus Juventus. Inter Milan versus... They're pressing. Ooh. I like that the game actually incorporated the "You Will Not Walk Alone" from Ooh. Had the perfect chance. You'll walk alone. Bastoni. This could have been Skriniar, but the board decided to sell him. Ooh. Took an extra touch. Ooh. Boy, these guys are pressing like there's no, anyone else's business. Oof. Oh, Burrell gets it. Oh. Torreira. Oh, I need some ballers in midfield. Some high pressing ballers. Lozado. He gets bodied off the ball. He just keeps booting it long upfield. But I got a pretty good center back that's going to win the ball back. Bastoni. Bastoni's keeping him out. Oh. Actually, I should also watch Newcastle, see how Lazaro's doing there. See if he starts this weekend. He's on loan there till the end of the season. Martinez passes back. Chiesa. Sanchez. Oh! Yep, it's over. Inter Milan are in the Champions League final. Under the tenureship of one Ricky Buzz. Let's go. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and turn on Team Press, overload the ball side. Go ahead and score some more. Going to put us in an attacking formation. Bastoni clears it like it's nothing. Bam. Martinez is off. Bam. Oh. That's it. Now we're taking the press to them. They wanted to press us in the first 15 minutes. We'll press them back. 6-1 aggregate. We are off to the Champions League final. Martinez is holding him off. Martinez is holding him off. Oh, Martinez. Seeing that he's constantly under pressure. Yep, we're gonna have to force the ball out. Let me actually switch tactics real quickly. Go ahead and make this very pressing formation. Tactics, constant pressure, fast build-up play. I don't want them to get too tired, so they're gonna stay back. But these front four people are just gonna press like crazy. And Barella. I'll give Barella a rest at halftime. Actually, we're close to halftime. I'll get to like the 55th minute and give him a break. Oh. Samoa closing Salah down. Dark horse to win the Champions League. I'll call PSG. Which it would be funny to see PSG versus Juventus. If that happens. Samoa's trying to get there. Samoa's going to close him down. And that's just booted into outer space. Two shots, 6-1 aggregate. Gonna go ahead and give Martinez stamina. He has a little stamina. Oh, Kaku. I'll bring DeVry into midfield and bring D'Ambrosio for Barella. I just bring whoever's fit on for whatever position or whoever's the most tired is. I don't really care much about position as long as they can keep control of the ball and do the position they're in correctly. He's able to force it out. So Ambrosio. Back. Oh, Samoa. Oh, Kaku burning him. Marquinhos. Speaking of which, 352 being exposed. I mean, I wouldn't say it's exposed, but most people know now how he's set up. So you lock down Brozovic, you lock down our midfield. You lock down Sensi and Barella, you lock down the creativity. You man mark, all you have to do is overload the ball side. Not overload the ball side, but just play very narrow up front or in your back. Wow. Play narrow, like basically what Lecce did to us. Play narrow and filter out any crosses coming into the box that Lukaku can get on the end of, and you've basically nullified our attack. Because I remember that Lecce game, all they did was play narrow, press high, soak up pressure, play narrow in the back, and basically nullified Lukaku and Martinez from getting the ball. Basically, AC Milan did that. Didn't play narrow. None of the fastest center backs can play a high line, or they can play more aggressively with Zlatan and whoever they have up top with them. I forgot who was up top. I think it was Rebic. Oh, and De Vrij just brings it in. Oh, that's offsides. Klopp is getting embarrassed. Ooh, Torreira. Yeah. And then on top of that, just keep pressing the back. Because you don't know how to deal with the press. And on top of that, we don't have Handanovic in goal. So, more than likely, 9 times out of 10, if we shoot, I'm not saying it's going to go in, but 9 times out of 10, Padelli is not Handanovic. So, he can't pull off these saves or come out of his box or come off his line quickly. Which is what happened multiple times against Inter. Which, for all the stick Barigi gets, thank God he was in the back. Thank God he was there just to make quick goal line clearances. Because, boy, Padelli should have kept Radu. I hope we will bring him back. But yeah, beggars can't be choosers. You just go in with the squad you have. But that should have been one of the things I would have told Conte if I was part of the board. We do got players on loan and can bring back instead of buying some players. But it is what it is. We'll just ride it out for till May and see what we do in the summer. And I was reading earlier, Mateo Brozovic might be under Liverpool's eye. I mean, it's probably just transfer gossip, but that'd be funny to see Brozovic go, which I guess would mean it wouldn't mean we get somebody as a replacement. We'd probably just I mean, I'd be eyeing Sandro Tonali, which I think I said Brescia have come out with a price on Tonali. You can Google that real quick. Brescia price for Tonali. This match is basically done and dusted. Just going. Lukaku. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and play defensive. Just chill. Oh. Skina's manual goalkeeping. Brescia. Tonali price. That's offsides. Brescia have set asking price for Tonali. And sempre Inter. That's off. 19-year-old central midfield as reported. Rondelli want between 55 million and 60 for the player who is a product of their youth academy. That's pretty fair. To be fair, and you're also buying a youth prospect, and he's still young. And I've said, I honestly think Antonio Conte can turn him into an animal in midfield. Jesus, that would be incredible. He's tall, athletic, good on the ball. Has enough strength to him, and he still has areas of his game to improve. He's not the finished product, so that's also the good thing. There won't be much expectation. I mean, there'll be expectations, but he'll be given time to get familiar with Antonio Conte's setup. That's offsides. Yep, way offsides. And we've won this game. 7-1 aggregate. Boom. Boom. My entire team is dead tired. What's Federico Chiesa doing there? And we've won this. There goes me shaking Klopp's hand. There goes the boys getting happy. Federico Chiesa, Lautaro Martinez, off to a Champions League final. 2 goals from Alexis Sanchez. Wait, semifinals aggregate advance. So it looks like it will be an Inter versus Juventus. From what it looks like, I do not know yet. And I got a party invite. I'll join them in a minute. I want to see this. I want to see who's going to be there. I want to see the schedule. I've been in pretty good form. Says boss, unless I get selected more often. Thanks for listening. Give me an extended run. I've been pretty good form, so I hope you're not going to bench me for the next game against Genoa. Reply. There's bigger games ahead, and I'll need your focusing on fitness until then. I want to see who we are playing in the Champions League. We will be playing Barcelona in the Champions League final. We have 3 matches left. Genoa, Napoli. We are currently 4th in the league, 1 point ahead of Roma. And basically the league's officially finished. That's 9 points we'd have to make up. You'd have to beat, basically we're just going to win the Champions League this season. I couldn't be happier. Okay, for Sunday's game against Lazio, I predict a tight 2-1 victory. I said that against AC Milan, and it being 4-2, with us going down to halftime. My predicted starting lineup is up top in the front 2, Lautaro Martinez, El Toro, and Big Romelu Lukaku. On the left mid position, Ashley Young. In the midfield three, Christian Eriksen, Brozovic, and Barella. On the right side, I'd go with Antonio Candreva. And then the back line, the back three, Bastoni if he's fit, De Vrij, Godin if he's fit. I think he is. Let me see. Bastoni, De Vrij, Godin, and since Handanovic is out, and basically you can only rely on him, Fidelli in goal. So Forza Inter, and hopefully we can come away with 3 points. Next episode I'll be doing is episode 10, which will be the last episode of Inter Milan's career mode, and we will play the final 4 games. Genoa, I'll read them out right now. Genoa at home, I think we are. Genoa away, Napoli at home, Atalanta away, and then Barcelona in the Champions League final. So yeah, ciao ciao ragazzi, and see you guys next episode. Was I enter?